Hi there, I am going to be solving today's New York Times crossword puzzle. So this is Tuesday, July 7th, 2020, and I'm going to speak my thoughts out loud as I solve this. If you want to follow along, you should see the clues toward the top of the screen in red. Alright, let's solve this puzzle. Dress in Delhi. Is that a sorry? Okay, let's see. Used Facebook Messenger for short. Is that IM'd, I guess? Aid for returning a lost pet. That's going to be an ID tag. Puts back to 0, say. Resets, I guess, makes sense. What are all these circles? Everything must go. So I see must, but that has no meaning to me right now. It works like a charm. Amulet. That's a cute clue. Oh, a rare exclamation mark clue. But exclamation point, I should say. I like those clues. I feel like they're slightly underused. This is cute. Easy as pie. Simple. Okay, so what's going on here? M-U-S and L-E-T. Muslet? I'm not sure if these are related or if it's going to be these three with the three on the other side of the grid. So let's just keep solving and see what happens. Word repeated before me in a Beatles hit. I should really know this. It looks like please, but please me? Is that really it? Can't let go. Get ready for the camera. I'm gonna guess that that's pose, and this is please. Let's go up here. CPR expert, that's an EMT. Tree for a partridge, that's a partridge in a pear tree. Prefix with, that's an omnivore. Wise as something. That could be a few things. Wise as what? All right, big corporate news. I think I want a little more for this one. Let's go to somewhere where I have some letters. Pretty Woman co-star. That's Richard Gere. Wow. All right, let's see. Let's go up here. Part of PDA. That is what? Its slogan is all the news that's fit to print. All right, is that the New York Times? That's Eli. This is major purveyor of mattresses. That is not Serta. Sleepy doesn't fit. What else is there? Should I know others? Tone of some, that's sepia, okay. Warriors words, I still don't see that. That's Citizen Kane, probably. Okay, big corporate news is a, stock something? A stock, something. Wise as an owl, I suppose. That is not a great partial to be in any crossword puzzle, honestly. I would have worked pretty hard to avoid that. Warriors words are what if, indeed. That makes sense. Okay, let's try this. Yours. Is that à toi, maybe? Iraq. That is, IED, I think. That's all on top of is, on it. Okay. I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna erase it. And then occasion for a locker room pep talk. Halftime. I like that entry and that clue. Okay, pale. That's ashen. Slogan. I think that is the New York Times. Major purveyor of mattresses. Sealy, I think, is a mattress brand. Assistant. Stock split. I don't think I know what a stock split is. But okay, so this is muslet and let-toi. What is going on here? I'm not seeing any pattern in these letters. They look kind of not totally random. They look like they should spell something, but I'm not seeing any real connections. I see let and lit, but that's about it. All right, let's keep solving. That's good when I don't see the theme right away. Tribal unit. That's a clan. Okay, what's this little one? A little bean competitor. REI, I suppose. It helps make you you. Maybe this is a clue for ego. I'm not sure. It may be in the autumn air. Huh, not sure about that. Pepsi or Sprite, so it's soda pop. I like that entry a lot. Soda pop, it's so quaint. It may be in the autumn air. What is that? It helps make you you. That's DNA, and this is a nip. Okay. Left unexpectedly in slang. Okay. Cricket implement is a bat? Did they call it a bat, though? That's bailed. I thought they called it something else. I don't know cricket at all. It's like a wicket. New Mexico to Missouri direction. I'll figure that out eventually. Do I want a revealer? Okay, nah, let's avoid this for now and get it later. I kind of want to try to figure it out on my own. I'm not even going to look at what I have there. Easy ball to smash. What's that? Number of lanterns if by land. That's one if by land. Certain drunkard. Certain drunkard, 007, that should be Bond. Easy ball to smash, a lob, that makes sense. Deceive is lie to, good. Okay, that's a wino. Joins again, re-enters. Okay, dirty dozen, of course. Like some binary questions are yes, no, good. Not comfortable with the limelight, that's shy. One using monster.com, a hiree, I guess. It's technically someone like before they're hired. Someone looking for a job. 180 is a Yui. Also not an entry I love seeing in crossword puzzles. Height, that is what? So this is the Suez Canal? Mideast? No, Suez Crisis, if that makes sense. Okay, height. Oh, it's not a hirer. Oh, it's a hirer. Okay, I apologize for criticizing this clue. That makes a lot more sense, and then that's going to be acro. Like a small room with a roaring fire, toasty. I love clues that paint a whole picture in just a few words. Red State once, that's gonna be the USSR. Big water filtration brand. Is that per? I feel like I've seen that before. Do I have any more, by the way? Bon and Sue, what on earth is going on here? Let toi, Bon. Like, why are they all paired off? Le toi. What am I not seeing here, everybody? Maybe I should get a revealer. Holiday purchase or a hint of the circled letters. So wrapping paper? Let's see, is this wrapping paper on top of? Not sure. Holiday purchase is wrapping paper. Let's see if this P checks out. Expert in pro is a potential. That's a kangaroo. Let's see if this P checks out. Boorish sword. Okay, so it is wrapping paper. So what does this mean? What is wrapping? What is happening here? I'm trying to, are they wrapping around the outside of the grid? I'm trying to like read them backwards. Like this one is this Nobsu. Bon, what is going on? Or it wraps this way, and it's litmus paper. I was reading it totally wrong. For some reason, just the left to right was really how I wanted to do it. But these are wrapping around from the right side to the left side. Very neat. Okay, so that's litmus paper. I want to see the others. This is toilet paper. Of course it is. What is this? Probably going to be carbon paper. And what paper ends in Sue? Tissue. So this is going to be tissue paper. What a lovely little Tuesday theme. All right, let's keep solving and then I'll talk more about it. Component of an Arnold Palmer. That's iced tea. Cool. Blank college. School in Poughkeepsie. Not sure. Little troublemaker is an imp. Okay, magician's cry is presto. Group founded to resist communism. Is that NATO? Sunset direction. Sunsets in the west. This is demonstrated as shown. What was this? Otis Redding. Yep. Stick to is adhere. Good. Marist College. I've definitely heard of Marist College. Award for which 8 Down surprisingly has never been nominated. Who's 8 Down? Oh, Richard Gere. Yeah, that is surprising. Feeling unhappy or angry. In a mood. That's not bad. Slangy frat house request. Beer me. I like that. As far as original 6-letter modern phrases go, it's hard to get super fun and modern in 6 letters, but this one does it. Beer me. I like it. Titled. Oh, this is wrong. I forgot that this was wrong. So this is named, and what did I have wrong here? On top of is over. Makes sense. That's all I've got, and it was an IED. Great. What's this? Marking as a gauge. Calibration? Marking. Calibrating. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't keep consistency with the tenses there. Fill to capacity. That's sate. Okay. Heavyweight champ Mike Tyson. Debtor's note is an IOU. These are news. And requires is, I guess, asks with nook. Very nice. So that was our puzzle. So this was a very neat theme. Not something I've seen things wrap around puzzles, but I like that wrapping paper really ties this together. It really gives a reason for why we're doing this stuff, and I like that it's 4 different types of paper, so that you don't get bored. It's not like the word paper keeps wrapping around the grid, because that would get redundant. The fact that we have 4 different, very real types of paper, and they're all like 6 letters, makes this a nice, tight, consistent theme set, and it made it like fun to uncover. After getting the revealer, I got car and tis, on its own by looking at the ends. That was fun kind of wordplay that you don't always get to do in a crossword puzzle. I also love themes that evoke some kind of emotion. Like crossword puzzles are so static and they're two-dimensional, and so if you can somehow evoke something that's three-dimensional or that's dynamic in some way, those are really special and difficult to pull off. And this one I think does. It looks like even just the look of the circled squares kind of they give off the appearance that the puzzle is sort of wrapped up in these different types of paper, like it's mummified almost, and that's pretty cool. And I definitely needed the themer to understand this one. Maybe if I kept scratching my head, but there was something so unnatural to me about reading the right side one first, then wrapping around and starting. That would have taken me a lot of permutations to try. So having this revealer, I love when revealers actually help you solve the puzzle. So this revealer had an actual aha moment. It's a real thing. It's a tight phrase that explains what's going on. Perfect revealer. As for the fill, I thought it was up and down in this one. There were some things. I think Unowl is pretty ugly fill and should probably be avoided in any puzzle, honestly, even like a Saturday puzzle. I'm not sure I would work really hard to avoid Unowl, and I'm honestly not sure why it's here, because I wouldn't expect this theme to strain the grid too much, especially up here in this section. So I'm a little confused by this. I can see the theme straining the grid in these sections where there are two sets of these circled letters that are forced, but honestly these are some of the nicer sections, so I'm a little confused about what happened on Unowl. Other than that, though, interestingly, some of my favorite entries in the puzzle, usually the best bonuses in a puzzle are the long entries, you know, so calibrating and Richard Gere. Richard Gere is fun to uncover, but calibrating is not a super exciting entry, but that doesn't mean that this puzzle was without sizzle. It actually had a lot of good stuff in it. My favorite being Beer Me, just because it's such a modern thing. I also kind of liked In a Mood. It felt very colloquial. Halftime is very nice. Suez Crisis. Stock Split is a little technical for my taste, but we've also got What If, Soda Pop, Iced Tea, Presto, so lots of good things. There were also some nice clues in this, so again, I like clues that tell a story, so the clue on Toasty, I remember telling a nice story. It just makes you feel cozy when you read that clue. There was also a clue up here, I believe, that I enjoyed. Occasion for a locker room pep talk, you know, like it just, we've all seen that, and it puts you in a place when you read that clue and get the answer. I enjoy that. Of course, those aren't the only types of clues that I like. I also like cutesy wordplay, like every other cruciverbalist out there, and I thought the clue on Amulet was very cute and a good use of the rare exclamation point clue. So overall, maybe I would have smoothed out the fill a little bit on this one, but I think the theme is really knocked out of the park. It's nice to see inventive themes, especially early in the week, where they're rarer. And even in the mid-length fill, there was lots of good stuff and nice clues in this puzzle. So those are my thoughts, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm going to be doing these real-time crossword solves every Monday through Thursday for now, so if you're interested in seeing more of them, then hitting the red subscribe button below the video is the best way to keep in touch. I'm also making other puzzle-related videos, so logic puzzles, chess puzzles, things like that. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.